George W. Cole, born December 3, 1840, and died September 28, 1914. He is buried in the Old Red Church Cemetery, Tivoli. His grave is marked with a columnar marker in Section A, Plot 101, near the south entrance of the cemetery, 2 rows east of the cemetery's north-south road, southeast of the Otis marker, and in from the Archie M. Hall marker. Farm laborer and Union veteran. The son of Jacob Cole, George W. Cole, was born on December 3, 1840, but by age 9, he and Emmeline Cole, who we infer was his younger sister, were living in the household of John and Jane Brown of Red Hook. Before George was 20, he worked as a farm laborer at the William Feller household in Clermont in 1860. George enlisted as a private into Company D, 32nd New York Volunteer Infantry from Barrytown, New York, in September 1861, and was discharged along with his company on May 9, 1863. In 1875, George was working as a farmer at the Philip and Susanna Feller household in Red Hook. George married Luella Boyce, born March 18, 1855, around 1876, following the death of her father Philip in 1872. The newlyweds were living in Luella's mother's, Margaret Boyce's, household in Red Hook, and George was working as a farm laborer. George and Luella had 10 known children. Other than his service in the Civil War, George spent most of his life working as a laborer in the Red Hook and Tivoli area. He appears in a photograph taken in 1908 of 9 members of the Grand Army of the Republic Post of Poughkeepsie, who were attending the funeral of fellow Civil War veteran William Ostrander. An accompanying article describes George as employed on the Redmond estate near the village of Tivoli, which is the site of Callender House. His youngest son, George D. Cole, owned and operated a restaurant in Tivoli in 1908, and in turn he later served in World War I in the infantry, just as his father had. Luella predeceased George on October 9, 1906. After George was widowed, he lived in the town of Red Hook with 7 of his children. George died September 28, 1914.